Hopefully, this is working as I always end up saying. We'll see in five, four, three. Let me be a little bit louder because I did hear it, but it's not as loud. All right, that's loud enough for y'all. So, we're at episode 7 of the Grizzlies franchise. We did not do an episode last week. That's on me. I had a lot of stuff to do. And in that week, a lot has changed with the real life Grizzlies. It's kind of made this series a lot weirder for me, considering that I traded for players that we did not trade for in real life, and funny as hell that a lot of the players that I ended up keeping, they traded away, aka Xavier Tillman and David Roddy. So we have a lot that needs to be talked about in this video. But that being said, this episode might be a little longer or a little shorter, depending on how things go, because I plan on wrapping up the regular season. That way, next time around, we're in the playoffs. We are in the nitty-gritty, fun stuff. That being said, I will be playing against the Kings in the March 18th matchup. I'll be playing against the Nuggets. I plan on simming the rest of the games unless something dramatic happens. So we shall see. And that being said, something dramatic has already started off in this because Nicholas Claxton had a day-to-day injury, and I spent like 3 minutes fixing the lineups up, and I don't feel like changing them back. So next, we'll obviously fix that when it matters, but this is kind of the configured lineup I made up for this. That being said, do the Kings have an alternate court for these jerseys they have on? I don't think so. I feel like I would have seen it by now, but I don't even feel like messing with it. We'll leave those jerseys on, or the white jerseys, and they do. I don't feel like I've seen this in real life, though. So it is what it is. This is kind of a good experiment here. I almost struggled saying that word. So where to start? I don't even know. I think the last episode, Steven Adams had already been traded. But if not, I'll go ahead and, all right, that is not a good start to freaking immediately fail. I have kind of always had the mindset since the Steven Adams freaking surgery at the beginning of the season. You cannot bring him and Brandon back next year. It's just way too big of a risk to have your main two centers. And again, with Xavier Tillman at the time being an expiring contract, it was just way too big of a risk to have potentially your healthiest center leave, and then your main two centers in BC and Steve-O coming off injuries, and more than likely load managing. I was nowhere near to block that. So the center question will need to be addressed this offseason. I don't know who or what. A lot of Grizzlies fans are talking so highly. I'm not going to say highly, but they are scouting now and saying who we should draft. The main name I keep seeing is Zach Edey, but, as I've told y'all, I don't really scout with college basketball. I just watch college basketball to watch and have fun with it, even though I've heard Zach Edey's name for a hot minute. And, again, it's another thing where people feel like they have to say, oh, no, he's going to be bad. He's going to be bad. I've seen it is very much 50-50 in the discussions with him. So, it's weird because I also think, we're getting done up. This has been a minute since I freaking played in this, obviously. We also saw that with having Steven Adams and his main attribute for us being rebounding or contributing factor being rebounding, and we were a very, very good team with that. And Steven Adams, doesn't do much. I'm trying to... Whatever I say is going to sound like a diss. It is obviously not meant to be a diss. But it's just we don't have to have a all-star leveled center to join the team. If we were able to get that, and we're not having to give a lot to do that, maybe do it. It's just a wait-and-see situation. But it's just like, I feel there are a lot of options out there. And my kind of main issue is that I felt it probably should have been addressed a little bit earlier, but now we have to wait until like June to find that out and figure that out. Now talk about other guys that are traded. Xavier Tillman more than likely was not coming back in the offseason. He's with the Celtics. There's always a contending team, so it was good to see him go to a good situation. David Roddy being on the Phoenix Suns, good for him. Same thing that I literally just said, but it was just very weird that out of the 3 young wings that were drafted in Zaire, David Roddy, and Jake LaRavia, I thought Roddy would have been the safest to stay, but that was not the case. And also, he is the only Grizzly at the time to have played in every game. And I liked Roddy. I don't really have any problems with any of the damn Grizzlies players. I don't think I ever have. But so that's why I never really like slander or try to talk bad about people. So, but I've seen a lot of hate from a lot of Grizzlies fans this season, and it's kind of understandable because it's been a season from hell, very frustrating season. In the case of Roddy, I was just always saying, you get him in the gym and working on his corner threes all off season, we'd be in a little bit better position because he was shooting a lot of them, and a lot of them did not go in. There's a handful of times that they did. That was that one Dallas Mavericks game last season. That was a fun game, and he led the comeback. He was the spark in the comeback. So I wish I was in front for that. So was there anything else? Steve-O, we traded and have Yuta Watanabe back on the team for now. That's fun. I don't know why we did not keep Chimezie Metu. Essentially, they're trying to force Jaren to learn how to be center. And this is, again, why I'm saying the center situation needs to be addressed in the offseason, because Jaren as a center would make this team very... What's the word I'm looking for? I'm not... Dangerous, I feel, is too, like, big of a word to use in that situation. But it's just like, it unlocks an extreme lot. But Jaren can't rebound. That sounded very harsh. Jaren's not the rebounder that he needs to be the full-time start center. Again, he's building on it. He's learning on it now in this time. It is what it is. But it's just like, again, like I said, when we're a very good team with Steven Adams, Jaren was doing great things defensively. He's done... This year's kind of been weird because, like I said, this has just been such an up and down season all around. It's hard to, like, take any of it with a grain of salt. I also think I did raise the difficulty because this is why I remember saying that in the last video. And I could definitely tell because a lot of these shots that would be going in aren't. So, like I said, for this series, it makes this very... I didn't push the A button at all. I pushed the Y button to defend that, but it worked out. It makes it, again, like I said, extremely weird because everybody that got traded in real life, I still have on this team, and everybody that didn't get traded is still on the team in real life. Granted, Zaire and Jake, I couldn't tell you the last damn time they freaking played. It's just been an extremely weird season, and I apologize for I keep freaking saying weird. But a hell season is also a better way to describe it. You know, I'm getting that freaking picture in case I forget. Look at Amos over here. Crisscross applesauce. I like getting the thumbnails early. Also, like I said, I keep forgetting who I have and don't have in thumbnails, so that's the best way to do this. See, y'all see the struggle. There we go. Kind of works that way. Da-da. Um, like I said, I just hate being very patient. And like I said, what sucks is that we're going to wait till like June to see a lot take place and to like to see the changes take place. That bothered the fuck out of me. And they're saying it's theirs. Are you kidding me? So, center wise, do we go after Nick Claxton? Do we go after Andre Drummond? I think more than likely we will draft a center. This is also, I don't think that I have. I don't, oh, that's hilarious that they brought in Claxton after I told him to freaking rest. That is what it is. And it's also hilarious that I literally just said Nick Claxton's name and then he came in. That is hilarious. What was I getting at? I have not said the T word that everybody has described this season as. I've also seen that they're trying to bring in Xavier Tillman. He should never be playing with Claxton. This is a game from hell. I'm going to have to fix the lineups after this. I've not said the T word. That is 4 letters. I feel you know what I'm talking about, considering a lot of people have been saying it now because it's been a bit more obvious. But it's also, I think I talked about this before. That is definitely a foul. In which, oh, this is terrible. Dun, dun, dun. We probably won't lose this game. This one's gonna be on me because the changes that I try to make that 2K is like, no, you can't do that. Also, keep forgetting who's what. I've also got to get used to this different difficulty. You could see, this is the first game that I've had in this series where I'm getting my ass like actually kicked. What I was talking about, I don't know if we're going to trade our draft pick or not. I am willing to say, if you were to ask me, do I think so? I'm just going to say no. And if we do, I don't know what the hell it would be for. I would love for it to be to a star player, because it's going to be more than likely a high draft pick now. But it's just like, when was the last time a top pick was traded for a star? The last one that I can remember was Lauri Markkanen for Jimmy Butler. I always bring up Wiggins for Kevin Love. But it's just like, how often... That's also, in hindsight, such a crazy-ass trade. But I just know how often we're seeing these trades happen. Keegan Murray, I would love for you to have been on the Grizzlies because you have the same amount of points of us. I know I could have shot that, but I got that to go in. That being said, congrats to Vince Williams Jr., who I never figured out how to get to play on here. Because I mentioned it in like one of the earlier episodes, like it's just he doesn't like it won't let me sign him. So, and he's like stuck in the G League on here. It would have been interesting to play him because now he is a rising star, and there's at least some Grizzlies representation now. All-Star Weekend. Same goes with GG Jackson. He's not in the rising star, but like we signed him And he's been probably. Can we say that's been the best thing about the Grizzlies season thus far? I know it's not really much to choose from, but it's probably one of the top options to choose from. Okay, Fox is beating the shit out of us. That was a foul. I don't normally say that crap, but it was. See, I'm glad that did not go in. I couldn't see that green whatsoever, but I thought that was a good shot. We're gonna see what happens. If this is, I hope this is a very close game at the end because I do want some redemption, but the way it is going, I don't think so. And we jumping back in. We jumping back in. And I'm gonna do it with the freaking fixed lineups. All right. That's a foul. Don't know how that would have worked out at the free throw line though. All right, I'm gonna do something. There we go. I'm going to leave Jaren out for a couple more minutes because, oh my God, Tillman is tired as hell as well. I don't think we can even risk bringing in Biombo. What's also funny, and like, if I can go back in time, I would probably change it, but there is the trade deadline episode on here. And it was David Roddy and Bismack Biyombo for Kenrich Williams and a protected pick. And I was saying, you know, I want to keep this realistic. I don't want to make a bunch of changes and trades. And like I said, we're doing well. And then obviously we waived Biyombo and then we obviously traded Roddy. Obviously it wasn't for a first round pick, but you know, picks were involved. And we're getting a player at the same freaking level, right now at least, as Roddy. So, I definitely, 9 times out of 10, actually 10 times out of 10 now, would have took that trade. Especially because we could have just either A, signed another center, like Nerlens Noel, who's still on the free agent market on here, or, because this is a video game and this is not real life, what I would have done is, because Brandon Clark, Brandon Clark, I should have expected to come back on here. But again, at that time, I was like, you know, I'm trying to keep this somewhat realistic. I don't think he's going to come back this year. So that's why I was just like, I'm going to not play him and whatnot. But he's obviously healthy now and can play. And again, it's a freaking video game. So I would have had Klatz be our starting center, Clark be our backup center, and then Tillman be our third string center. So, and I would have, if they're like, hey, you still want to do that trade now, even though we're in freaking the middle of March on here, I would definitely probably do it, especially because now those two guys aren't even on the team in real life. So I was just trying to keep it somewhat realistic. All right, they got me good there. I'm just trying to think, do I want to bring back in Smart or not? I pushed to do it. Kennard has a lot more energy. A lot of people out here don't have energy at the moment. I'm glad that went in. I don't know why the hell when he shot it, he got fouled, I think. Because, like, I was seeing his arms flailing. I was like, what the hell is that? Okay. I can't stop. Look, if Jaren or Claxton was in, the floaters would not be going like they are. But Claxton ain't coming back till next game. Jaren, next whistle, is coming back in. I'm glad that's going to go in because he was not looking at the basket whatsoever. And all of Tillman's points have came with me playing since the start of the fourth. Okay. Didn't go in. We can get Jaren back in now. That could have been way worse. I was also talking about ball don't lie as well. I was trying to think when I was doing the thumbnail, when I took that picture of the thumbnail, I was like, who have I not had? Because I've had John a thumbnail. I've had Bane in a thumbnail. I've had Smart in a thumbnail. I now have Jaren definitely in a thumbnail. Is there anybody of importance that I'm forgetting about? I don't know. That should have went in. That was really on the green. I know there wasn't much green there, but it was right on the green. I also, this freaking, it is far away, that bar. Woo! Don't know how much better you can defend that without fouling. Very excited for All-Star Weekend. More than likely on the channel, I plan on doing some type of All-Star Weekend video, so hopefully you'll watch that. Somebody, alright, I'm gonna do something controversial. It probably ain't gonna help. Bruv. Oh, no. This is definitely not what I wanted. That's definitely not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted whatsoever. I should definitely, in real life, I'd call timeout, but for the purpose of this video, I ain't calling no damn timeout. That's going to bother the fuck out of me because freaking Harrison Barnes was guarding the bench. He was not guarding Bane. Jaren's also taking a sweet time getting over here. It's fine, understandable because he ain't got no energy. Fox beat the shit out of us this game. Fox done us up. It's quick. No, I didn't push no button. Why he giving the ball so quick? Damn. That's what needed to be done. A quick basket. You don't have to foul. I'm also going to forget what I just... That's on me. I definitely fell for that pump. All right. Quick basket. All that crap because I don't trust any of these threes going down. All over my back. Here's the thing. All right. We double in because I want Sabonis to go to the line. Hey! They never call 5-second violations on here. Is it 5 seconds or 8 seconds? 8 seconds the freaking... Yeah, ball don't lie, motherfucker. Over here moving around and Kraut got the ball in his hand. They want to call it. You can't be chanting MVP and he missed a free throw, by the way. That's just my opinion on that. That's such a great look. I'm going to have to get used to playing on this difficulty. I know we're not going to get fouled, so... Timeout. This is a warm-up. Get back into the groove of things. Like I said, unless no bullshit happens, this episode wouldn't be as exciting. So, we're fixing the damn... First thing first. Claxton, I've never been happier to see you in my life. 30, 30, 25, 30. Is this correct? 30, 30, 25, 30. 30, 25, 20, 15, 20, 15. Like I said, because I haven't played Brandon Clark all year, I think it's way too late. Or, yeah, way too late to try to do that now. There's a break glass in case of an emergency situation. That is what that will happen. So, that is hilarious. I'm not backing out. This is going to be here the whole time now. I don't feel like backing out and going in. Oh, well. Y'all going to see this. You know what? Screw it. It's going to bother the hell out of me. I also can't see. So if y'all see anything, I don't think y'all should. I just don't like backing out of the menu and then whatnot. There's a second of music. So if y'all see anything, I don't think y'all should. I just don't like backing out of the menu and then. If I get in trouble for that half a second of music, I'm coming for 2K. That ain't on me. Y'all can see what my players look like. Spoiler alert, they don't look like me because I didn't spend the time doing it. So, we're simulating these two games because we've played against these two teams before already. And we won. So, we can leave rotation as is because that is a day-to-day injury. And then he's back healthy for this big matchup with the reigning and defending champions. Also, we only lost one game and went to fourth place. Then we go on to win 2 games. And we're still in fourth place. I meant to say we lost one game. We were in third place. So I don't know how the hell that works. I am interested in these standings because, like I said, you can see playoff picture. So Timberwolves are still at 1. Nuggets, Clippers, us. So this matchup is actually very big. And then we can see the Eastern Conference. The wrong button. There's a lot here already. It's definitely extremely weird that... Well, good for the Nets. They're in 9th. That's a lot. They're at 11th. Alright, so like I said, we're going to play this game. I think we've played against the Nuggets. We might have. I don't really know. My memory's kind of getting extremely foggy on what we have done and not done. I'm trying to... Let's think back to real life. Would we have played the Nuggets or not? Because I remember we played them like opening week that Friday because it was a close-ass game and we lost. And I think it was either Aaron Gordon made a dunk that his foot was out of bounds for and they didn't call it. So I remember that game. There was one game in Denver. I don't remember much about that game. If you were to ask me, like I said, I honestly can't think of anything at the moment that happened in that game. Have we played them at home again? Because obviously this is the second matchup in Denver. So this might be, this is just me thinking out loud and y'all hearing my thought process. That's going to go in. He is the highest overall guy in the game. So I can't be that upset at it. But it was defended very well. I could have definitely went into the paint and did something there. But I neglected to. I also see the mismatch. Mismatch with Claxton and freaking Murray. Don't really know why the hell he ran into the corner. They're going to call... This has happened 2 or 3 times already in this video where I click a button and it switches me to a player and then the button I'm clicking, it ends up playing as that. Don't like that. Especially because that was a terrible foul. That was a terrible... I can't say that was a terrible shot. I was just trying to be hating. Alright. With this on a new difficulty, It is extreme jaw mode because I almost all of the scoring in this video has been from jaw driving to the rim. Okay. Glad that didn't go in because I was contested. Okay, that's going to bother me because I wanted to shoot a jump shot, but I knew I was too close, and that's why it automatically freaking sent me into doing that crap. Bro, we getting too mismatched. Who the fuck is the foul on? Okay, understandable. Also love when I make these videos and my like neighbor starts leaving his house and like I can never tell how loud it is because I have headphones on. There was one time when I was filming the Packers franchise. Remember that? That was a lot of fun. There was one time I literally had to like wait 30 minutes because they started honking and like it took them forever to leave. And I'm like, what the? And it was right before like I literally just started the freaking video and it started happening. I was like, what the? Okay. Our defense is there. Our offense, we're getting good shots. And to be fair, we're hitting the green on a lot of them. There's a mismatch. It's not really the biggest mismatch, but we'll see what happens. Okay. See, look, that's in the green. Look, I know I wasn't looking at the basket. And I literally, the way I went up with the ball, realistically, shouldn't go in. That being said, I thought it should. Now, we got almost a very similar matchup here. But one of them is but you see, he's a two-time MVP, reigning finals MVP. So that's why that one went in. Again, like I said on his first freaking shot, is Jokic. I can't get that damn upset at his shots going in. Even though we are taking similar shots, and they're not going in. All right, I see Jaren in the corner, even though I literally just passed to everybody besides him. That is hilarious. Okay. That was the quickest shot clock I've ever seen. Yep, y'all not doing that fancy stuff on me, buddy. Okay, glad we got fouled there. Joe Ingles is on the Bulls. I feel I remember that. That's going to go in, even though probably shouldn't have. Okay, there we go. I also realized a lot of this video's been commentary. The last game wasn't it. The last game was playing catch-up on Grizzlies' thoughts. I will leave him open to see. Okay, it works. Won't leave him open again. Bro, the freaking Rockets only scored 75 points. What day and age are we in there? All right. Take it. We will take that. You'd had a good season when you set a new team record. Trae Young with 235 three-pointers. I guess in a season. I don't know why Bane decided to switch back to KCP in the middle of that play. If I would have held on to it longer, would have went in. Alright, we're doing way too much switching. That's not necessary. See, look. Then we get this kind of stuff. Also, I'm realizing Jaren, I'm going to guess it's because of the difficulty change, but a lot of his blocks aren't happening. Boom. Like I said, when in doubt, just do that. I think I saw a familiar name, Scotty Barnes. Deadass, I did think that said Scottie Pippen Jr. I'm just being biased. That's a delay of game. He threw that himself into that corner. They need to add that on here. Delay of games. I don't think that's a thing on here. Okay, that worked out a lot better than it probably should have. I wish it would pass the ball quicker because I'm hitting it a lot earlier. Like, I can understand that one because, like, the motion and made me, like, set the ball in front of them. Yeah, you have to scoot up. Okay. Bruv! Oh my god, he pushed my ass. That y'all gonna say that's a block? Y'all gonna say that's a block? Okay. Alright, we a little bit too small. There we go. Freaking. It's gonna be an interesting ride the rest of this freaking series. Okay, okay. I will say this. I definitely feel like I've talked. Again, this is what happens. When you don't watch your videos back and you don't remember what you said. And so I'll go ahead and say it now. I'll probably have already talked about this, but so the plan is to finish this season. I plan on winning a damn championship if I'm, just being very cocky. So the way that I plan on doing the playoffs is I'll play game 1, simcast the rest of the games, and then once we get into elimination games, I'll end up playing them. Playing them as well. So it'd be a playoff series of video. So first round, semifinals, conference finals, finals. So that should be 4 more videos at the most. Then we're moving on to our next series. Because I felt like there's not really much more to do in this one. And that next one I've already talked about. It's going to be a historic Supersonics one. And I'm just very excited to do that. So that's why I'm trying to, I'm not going to say, rush this, but I'm very much looking forward to doing that. And I think a part of that is that the Grizzlies team in real life does not look like the one that is on here. So it's just very weird. And I'm glad we could finally get a 3-ball to go in. And it's also, not only that, a lot of the NBA doesn't look like this. A lot of the trades that happen on here obviously didn't. Freaking Vucevic got traded on here. DeRozan got traded on here. In real life, they didn't get traded. That's not a foul on Bane. Gordon was freaking moving. Bane is the one who got pushed. And then, so it's, weird that Siakam's still on the Raptors on here, I can't go back and change any of that. So it's just, this is kind of an alternate universe. It's kind of the best way to describe it. But it's, we're still living and seeing a very similar universe taking place now. I just went really, stupid on y'all. I also just heard a screech. I don't know if that's a good one or a bad one. I just went really. Alright. Also just realized we're 40 freaking minutes into this video already, and I was like, is it either going to be a longer video or a shorter video? And I thought it was going to be shorter, but obviously not. I forgot to mute on the La Computadora, so. What have we done that's been, that first quarter, I won't lie, was taking a long-ass time. Also, I haven't really simulated. We literally have simulated a week of games. So, hopefully nothing that crazy takes place for my sense. For your sense, you probably. I don't know if people like. I don't think people like longer videos. So that's why I try to make these as short as possible, but never really comes about. Santi's green bar, I'm hitting it, but they saying I'm not. To be fair, that should have been expected. I can understand him moving. Oh, no, no, no. Why on earth did you do that? As I hit a this is stuff that irritates me. Because now it makes me look bad. Glad that didn't go in. Because if it did, I would have had some strong words to say. Glad that went in. Because if not, I would have had some strong words to say. We're 10-9. This is a way close game. Fun for y'all. Not fun for me. Passed the wrong button. Still could work out. I wish I would have done that sooner. It's... I don't really know. Am I just, like... Is it not as close as I think it is? I guess that one's kind of, like, far back, but... Still. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. A guy that has the Gatorade needs energy out freaking energizes the guy that just came into the game. All right, see, boom. I think if the shots that I'm taking were open, they would probably go in. So, like, if that last Bane shot that I was, like, talking about was open, it probably would have went in. But because somebody was there, probably not. See, that one bothers the fuck out of me. Like, there's a guy in front of him, and hand is up. Because if I jump, it's going to be a foul. And, you know, more than likely, probably points off, like, a freaking and one, I guess what I was trying to say. He's going to go out of bounds, so that's why I'm giving that ball back. I was dribbling for too long. Yeah, I set that up perfectly. Bait. I hate that there ain't no energy for our guys. See, boom. That one, I understand, because I really wanted that one to go in. That's why that happened. They've also played theirs. All right, I was about to lie. But Murray and Jokic just played this whole quarter. Same with Aaron Gordon. That one, I messed up. I could have blocked that. That could have went in. All right. Whew. Interesting first quarter. More than likely, we will have to face this team in the playoffs, I feel. I just, you know, I'm not a... I do predictions on this channel. I would not be surprised if we had to face them at some point. And more than likely, this is like the rotations that they'll end up doing, so... Long story short, find out how to guard Jokic. Claxton kind of did a good job guarding Jokic. There's like one shot that was like, what the F? We're both in the bonus. I was to say they're in the bonus, but we're in the bonus as well. Okay, as we missed both. We are exhausted. I didn't. What bothers me is I didn't push the fucking button. I swapped to him and then I understand why he jumped, but the ball's on the opposite side to where you're jumping. You're not getting to the ball. I wish he would drive in more especially when now I'm freaking pushing it. All right, we fucked. Like, we really fucked. Hey, we all fucking tired. Okay. Bro, I thought that he pushed Aaron down. Let me watch this back. All right, did push Dory and Finney down. Yeah, we fought. I'm not gonna say we're fought in the playoffs because that was the last thing I was talking about, but it's just like we're extremely too tired. I will say that being said, in the playoffs, the rotations get shorter. I wish he would have ran to the 3 line. Yo, I'm just fucking simming to the end. God darn. Okay. In playoffs, rotations get shorter, and we can obviously tell freaking we are getting too exhausted way too quickly. So I'm going to simulate half of these games. We lost. We won. We lost to the Pistons. Yeah, that's not a good look. No. All right. I was about to say something. Because we played the Pistons twice. On here, I don't know if they fixed it, but I do remember in real life. We're supposed to play the Pistons 3 times this year. It is LOL hilarious that we did lose to them twice. I don't want us to fall to the play-in. So, I'm going to have to sim. All right, we're 3rd. Jesus, these standings have to be tight as hell. If that's the case, because we just were at 6. Now we're at 3rd. 1, 2, 3, 4 teams have the same record, technically. Same amount of wins, at least. So, we're simcasting the rest of these games. All right, we had like a 20-point lead. Also, my TV in the living room went extremely loud as hell. So there's a win. Now we're at 4th. This stuff is killing. All right. Oh my God, that's the type of stuff you don't want. Damn injury. That I don't. I think we're pushing it. I think we're doing it. All right, Clark, you coming back with a week left. I will say this. I don't advocate for this in real life. I really don't. Rushing somebody back from injury or playing someone that has not played all year and then start playing them the last week of the season. I don't advocate for this in real life, but you also don't expect somebody to get a broken leg right before the playoffs. And this is one of the probably top 3 worst teams to have, because Mobley and Jared Allen are going to feast on this. So, also, it was like, what is funny is that when we lose games, we're going up. But when we win, we go down. I don't know if y'all realize it or not. Hopefully, y'all just picked on that. All right. This is something that I like. Look at the damn energy bars. We're in the 4th quarter. Their energies are all there. Hooray. I don't know if I should be worried because that seems like something I should worry about because, I'm in a situation. You get the point. It don't matter. All right. I can just tell you now what's going to end up costing us games is rotation. It's not going to be playing ability. All right. It's not going to be playing ability. It's going to be rotations because some of the rotations I'm concerned about. It also would be funny if they said, yeah, Claxton, your leg's broke, and then they added him out there playing. Again, I'm not advocating for that in real life. I wish that Kennard would. Never mind. I don't. I was going to say, I wish Kennard would move out of the way because I'm going to end up dribbling this off of Okoro's leg. But that did not happen. I take back that 2 words of that sentence I ended up saying. All right. I'm going to leave this lineup in as long as it's working. That's not going to go in because I shot it too late. Oh, no. Oh! Okay, somebody's got the ball. Okay. I think I've came to the realization I've never gotten smart shot down. And with it on a higher difficulty, It probably ain't happening. Okay. Probably should have gave the ball to Kennard, but we'll take this. Also, since this came true, and because y'all know my mantra, I don't like saying shit because a lot of the time, okay, that is actually kind of nuts. Yeah, you get out of here. No one wants to see you. Almost any time that I do a series or anything in my NBA eras with injuries on, some devastating ass injury happens before the playoffs. So kind of, it makes a lot of this seem like it didn't matter in the grand scheme of things. As I also always say, if we blow an 8-point lead with 24 seconds, then we deserve to lose. Okay. Did anybody score there? They did not score. We did not score again. No one scored. In 24 seconds, nobody scored. No fouls, no nothing. That's interesting. Now we have the Lakers. And this game is interesting because they were one of the teams that had a very similar record as us. So we have a playoff spot. I don't really even I'm not going to say it doesn't matter who we play because it does. But it's like so compacted that I'm not even going to like try to calculate and whatnot. We're just going to go. That last game against the Nuggets, though, we are resting. I ain't risking nothing. So we're going to simcast this game. We are resting the next game. And then that'll be the end of the regular season and then playoff mode. I don't have any little, like, cool slogan to say for our playoffs, but. Okay. We're going to try something. We're bringing in Biombo. I don't know if I've used Biombo at all on here. Okay. So everybody's energy is kind of good. I did think it said Bane was at a 65, but I think that said an 85. Also, do they have LeBron in at freaking shooting guard? Why is Bane guarding him? You just heard me take a big gulp of water. And then I burped. I think I've burped before on here. That was a terrible shot, but LeBron was there, so I'm like, that's not that bad of a shot because he's going to get the rebound, but he didn't, so. Okay. Something that I need to stop doing is the spin move that far out because it doesn't really work. And a lot of times it ends up hitting the defender's leg. Okay. Jaren, go. Everybody. Okay, glad that went in. I thought somebody else. All right, timeout. All right, we was down 3. I thought we were down 2. So now it is tied. So, this is very interesting. That's not an impersonation of anybody, but could be. Bro, I don't know what shot attempts they're taking, but they ain't got a rebound off of any of them shots either. I don't know what the hell's going on. This has been the craziest, 10 minutes of this fucking series. Trying to bait them to pass to Reeves. It would have been fun if that went in, the best defended shot. All right, I saw that happening, but I thought he was cutting a lot sooner than he did. Okay. So unless LeBron shoots a fuck you 3, I'm all right with this matchup. All right, now I'm not that all right with this matchup. He's shooting this. So that's why I did that. Glad the guy with the rebound. Just get that. If he would have stepped back court. Can somebody come get this ball? Why y'all standing there? They gonna say, all right, that I can't argue. He had his. Whoa. Total points in a single season. Wow. I can't take a screenshot of that. That is actually kind of cool. That's cool. Total points in a single season. That is nuts. I also feel, this kind of humble brag, because when you do like my career, it's not that difficult to score 100 points or a lot. All right, in this extent, a lot of points in my career games. So I feel that, I guess also because the Grizzlies, there's a lot of people on that list. It's very weird that was like the first time I've ever seen something like that on here. That was just terrible ass timing by me. Terrible. But I saw what was happening. I also wish we could quit switching. Okay. The history maker right there. Great freaking job there. I couldn't have done that. They would have called it a foul. If it was a block, I could have done that. Steal, a rip, couldn't have done that. All right, very important possession. X, you can hold it. Okay, that's terrible. To be fair, nobody wanted to move. Oh! All right. This is too close. They probably not going to change it. But we doing it. I definitely hate how long it takes to review a freaking foul on here. Because it's not as explanatory or well presented as it is in real life. Okay. Now, what doesn't help is they don't show the ball at all in that frame. So you can't tell if he touches the ball first or what. All right, it is confirmed. Now, timeouts didn't really matter because, again, this is a 2K-ass thing where you have 4 timeouts. All of them get freaking used and last however many freaking things. Because of what X just did, I'm leaving him in. We're just going to leave everything how it is. Got to get an offensive thing going now. Okay, there's that. So we had to score here. And we will take that. We will definitely take that. This is a pre-playoff freaking, atmosphere. Like, it is very loud in my ears. It was so loud that I missed that free throw horrendously because I let go of the button too early. Oh, no. I'm glad that's just a 2. Can y'all not grab the ball? Okay, we just... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, Larry. Oh, my God. Quit switching. Why do they keep switching? That was a horrendous-looking free throw that went in. I'm upset at that part. All right. They know who's getting the damn ball. Okay. Oh my God! How did the Bane 3 miss? How did Bane get that rebound? How did the Bane 3 miss? What the hell? I have no clue what the hell's about to happen. I'm gonna do something risky though. We're bringing in Smart. No fucking way they just did that. I didn't push a fucking button, and they're like, "You're not gonna do whatever the hell you think you're going to have to do." I was gonna bring in Smart. Didn't need to. That was a great way to end this freaking. Oh my God, this has been a crazy ass episode. We're gonna do last game, some recaps, but holy crap, that was crazy. Holy crap. A Bane rebound. A Bane miss that was right on the green. Loud ass commentary in my ear. That Jaren gets the rebound. Jaren goes back up. Jaren also gave up a damn. That's what y'all came here to see. All right. Let's look at this. See if this matters. So we're 48 and 33. So worst case scenario, we go to 4 or 5. Let's see can we see who the Clippers play? I have no clue if that's an option. Clippers and Mavericks. Isn't there? There's got to be a way to see this. Oh my God, this is going to be extremely difficult. Roster. I'm trying to see who the hell the Clippers and Mavericks play in their next game. I don't think there's a way to do that. There's no there's let me say this. There is a way to do it. I just don't know how to do it. To where I could see. They're gonna burp. We're just gonna sim. That. We'll see what the hell the CPU suggests. And we lost by 1 effing point. We lost by 1 fucking point. All right, Luka's the MVP. Wemby got Rookie of the Year. Congratulations to Russell Westbrook in 6th Man of the Year. Victor Wembanyama also got Defensive Player of the Year. Jalen Johnson got Most Improved, even though Shaedon Sharpe and Kobe White were in the lead a great majority of the year. Trae Young got Clutch Player of the Year. Joel Mazzulla got Coach of the Year, Executive of the Year. I don't know how the hell he got Executive of the Year. Y'all saw. I guess they finished. This is not real life, so can't really argue that. There's your All-NBA first team, second team, and third team. A rookie made it. Also forgot that you don't have to have the positions, and that doesn't matter because we had 2 centers on first team, obviously. Defensive team. I guess that does not apply to defensive teams, though. We did get somebody there, as Jaren did make it. Good. Rookie team, we shouldn't have anybody. We ain't have no damn rookies. All right. We are the 5th seed. That last effing game I don't think I said it didn't matter, but I said we can't fall to 5, and then we fell to 5. I think I said I don't know what the hell I said. We're going to simulate the play-in to see who is actually in it. So who else was in the play-in? Kings and Jazz, and then on this side, Magic, Hawks, Bulls, Pacers. So, damn, I really wish the Pacers would have made that over the Hawks. All right, so here are our playoff matchups. We got to deal with the damn reigning MVP. And then the next round, I'm not even going to say. I did realize, though, something that a lot of people would want. We're finally getting the Battle of Los Angeles in the Clippers and Lakers. So I don't know what the hell to do for this rotation. as 2 of our centers are hurt. They're saying we start Bismack Biyombo. We're going against the Mavericks. See, here's the problem. They saying Luke can only get 12 minutes a game. No. That's not happening. Claxton. How long, buddy? I feeling Argo about how things are. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Where the hell do I see the damn stuff? Oh my goodness. Maybe if I go, okay. We're going to do that again and see what they suggest. They're going to suggest the same thing. Claxton. 4 to 6 weeks. This is going to be a long ass 4 to 6 weeks. All right. Rotations. They're probably starting Derek Lively. This isn't real life. They don't have Daniel Gafford on here. So here's what we're going to do, though. 35 to the big 3. 20 to Biyombo. 25 to Dorian Finney-Smith. The Dorian Finney-Smith Revenge Series. 25 to Smart. Rose, I don't know how I feel about playing. We'll play Rose to start if, things don't go our way. And then, all right, Kennard, you getting Tillman. Here's the thing. I don't know what we need yet. I'm thinking out loud. We'll keep Tillman at 10 minutes because he is cold. Even though the last damn time I saw Tillman do something, he got a freaking clutch steal on LeBron James. So I don't understand what that means. I should have went really unrealistic with the series and went balls to the wall and had a loaded ass team. Instead, I went the realistic route and we might be a first round out. So next time around, we will be in the playoffs against the Dallas Mavericks. Here's their team. They're starting to wipe out over Derek Lively, even though I did see Derek Lively had an injury at some point. I don't know when. Guard-wise, we match up very fairly. Again, they do have the reigning damn MVP. They have an all-time great and champion in Kyrie Irving. I would probably give the edge this season to Tim Hardaway Jr., even though if you were to ask Dallas Maverick fans, they would talk highly about Dorian Finney-Smith. Jaron clears Maxi Kleber. Anybody got any arguments there? If this was any of our other centers, they'd probably clear Dwight Powell. Biyombo, we shall see. Bench, I would give us the edge, but, worst case scenario, I would say somewhat even. So, it's going to be an interesting ass series. Definitely interesting. This would be a good ass playoffs as well. I think the only exception I would have is I'd rather see the Pacers over the Hawks. I think everybody besides Hawks fans would agree with that as well. So it is what it is. Next time around is playoffs. I'm way more excited for it than I expected it to be. So I will see y'all when I see y'all. I'm trying to see if there's anything else of note. So, how the hell... Oh, my God. I just took into account. Just because we only had one more game, that didn't mean that they didn't. Because the Clippers obviously had to play 2 games because they were at 47. And that's just hilarious that they won both of them as well. Oh, boy. All right. Again, can't really change that now. It is what it is. You learn on the go. So... How does freaking Claxton feel? Because that did not... I don't know. I'm Googling. We're ending the video to find out what the hell Argo means. Because... Okay. Argo can't be good because Vince Williams is not... I think the lower you go down here, it's worse. Look. Gigi, Gilliard, Vince... I will apologize to y'all because I said I don't know how to sign y'all, and I try to sign y'all to play y'all. Aggressive. Hey, bring that aggressiveness to the playoffs, buddy. Heal up, bring that to the playoffs. So, again, last time I've said it 5 times. next time around will be the playoffs. We're 69 minutes into this video, so I'm going to try to end it that way that y'all see that. So thank you for watching. Now it's 70 minutes. That's hilarious that happened. So thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you when I see you.